I'm not sure if you can really tell this on camera, but we are looking at a parking lot that is absolutely jam-packed. People are coming in by the busloads at the Minnesota Zoo, no less. And why would we be at the Minnesota Zoo when it's pitch black outside? Well, it would be because of this right here. It is the Jack-o'-lantern Spectacular here at the Minnesota Zoo, where they have all sorts of pumpkin carvings and a really cool place that we can walk through to see them all. And so that is what brings us here to the zoo in the middle of the night, and this should be fun. Well, hello there, and welcome to another beautiful night for an adventure here at the Apple Valley Zoo for the Jack-o'-lantern Spectacular. I have never been out here for one of these before, so hopefully it'll live up to its name, Spectacular. That's what we're gonna find out here this evening. And if you are brand new to this channel, go ahead and hit subscribe so you don't miss out on a thing. This should be fun, you guys. Welcome to another edition of Tommy Travels. It's Tommy Travels. Come on with me, let's go see what there is to see. Well, they do have the entrance to the Minnesota Zoo all lit up like we never see it during the day. Nice little festive entrance for Halloween and for fall. Look at those golden leaves on these trees. There's the entrance to the zoo. We are out here, and I still love this idea. They've got this little canopy and they've got the trees growing right through them. That is just cool. And look at how golden those leaves are, and they're already falling. My goodness, winter is right around the corner, but not before Halloween. And they've got these beautiful jack-o'-lantern paintings set up to start you out in the right mood for what we're about to do. And there's the line that we just went through, and on the inside of the zoo, they've got some festive Halloween decorations even before we get outside. Cute little jack-o'-lanterns and a nice fall wreath. Even a scarecrow. They've got a cool little hay maze for kids to play around, walk through and jump on. And I thought this was just some decorative lighting around the trees, but as it turns out, it is a bowling alley. Oh, look at that. Got a little spare to pick up there. Wow, it smells like funnel cakes out here, and there is a long line of people, which means there must be a funnel house around here somewhere. Pretty popular place before going into the attraction itself. And here we are at the main entrance to the Jack-o'-lantern Spectacular. Now I'm excited. And here's the actual entrance after waiting in a lengthy line. We go into the mouth of a pumpkin. Little tunnel with some purple lights. This place is crowded. There has to be thousands of people here today. You should have seen the size of the line that I waited through to get to this point. Unbelievable. Wow. Lots of mazes to go through. This is the Land O'Lakes building at the zoo, and they've got that all decorated up as well. And here are the first of the actual carved jack-o'-lanterns that are not just decoration. Look at all of these. 5,000 of them. And we're going to take time to document each and every single one of them here tonight. So buckle up, this video is going to be about 4 or 5 hours long. If you do come here, just know that when you think you're done standing in line, you're not done standing in line. It takes about an hour to get up to this point, the true entrance of the Jack-o'-lantern Spectacular. They have all sorts of wild ones. That one kind of looks like an owl. That guy looks a little distressed back there. Wow, just all sorts of artistic creations back here. All lit up and lighting up the night and the pathway here. Oh, look at this one, it's crying. Poor guy, it'll be okay. Here's a better shot of what I was talking about. Every single one of these orange glowing lights that you see, they're all pumpkins. It goes way back there, way up on the hill. And then they're on this side as well. This is the side where all the people are leaving, and this is the side where all the people are coming in. And literally, it's thousands. Look at this one. This one is very evil and spooky looking. And this guy's just like, oh, don't know, I'm a pumpkin. And now we are about to go around the world. Look at that circle of jack-o'-lanterns right there. What we have been looking at is normal pumpkins like these, but there's also company-sponsored ones with actual artistry involved. There's Park Dental, Health Partners, and we're in Apple Valley, Minnesota, and so they even have an Apple Valley pumpkin established 1969. And even a Caribbean pumpkin. Look at that, I feel like I'm in Jamaica. Well, when I woke up this morning, I did not think I would be looking square in the eye with Bob Marley in pumpkin form. Hello, Bob. Welcome to Tommy Travels. Look at this, even a shark pumpkin here at the Minnesota Zoo. Absolutely unbelievable detail. And when I said there's pumpkins all over the place, I wasn't kidding. Look at that. These things go about 30 feet up in the air, up in the trees, real carved pumpkins. And another adventure where I run into a mermaid. Look at that. Wow. I ran into one at the Minnesota Renaissance Festival this year, a live one. And here's one in pumpkin form. Absolutely beautiful. The detail on these pumpkins is absolutely amazing. Unbelievable. You can almost see every feather on this bird. And in the background, there's stuff on all sides. It looks like there's a Mayan temple there. And look at this. It goes with the theme of this area. Just take a look at this. The artistry that it took to put all of this together, I just can't even fathom it. Everything that you look at is just an amazing work of art. There's something that's a little more Halloween themed right here with the skeleton head. Very cool. And what would the Minnesota Zoo be without a couple of sloths hanging around? And these look quite happy indeed to be here. And like I said, just awe-inspiring. Every single one of those lights is an actual carved jack-o'-lantern. I know I've said that a few times in this video, but my goodness, that had to take some work. And look at this. We have a couple of sea turtles on this pumpkin. Judging by the sound effects in the background with the waves, I think we're getting into some sea creatures now. And yes, we are. Lots of sea creatures, and even a diver on this pumpkin. Look at, there's a hammerhead shark. All sorts of details all over this pumpkin. I feel like I'm at Sea Life in the Mall of America. Take a look at this, you guys. We have got a whole huge pumpkin display that goes all the way up, all the way down to this huge guy over here. And all of them right in front of it, and it goes way down there. I wasn't sure if this place was going to be worth all the waiting around in line, but oh my gosh, is it ever. Yep, this is where a good majority of those 5,000 pumpkins are, right here. Look at that scary guy. Oh my gosh. Just all over the place. And this area just keeps going and going. Look at this scary one here. And a green one over here. And all sorts of spooky faces. Look at that guy. He looks highly irritated. And it looks like we have entered Asia. And look at this guy, Bruce Lee. Happy Halloween, Bruce Lee. And here we have a couple of panda bears. This one's just kind of hanging out, and this guy's having some lunch. enjoying some eucalyptus, it looks like. This really is like going to an art show with the incredible detail. And look, you can just see her emotion in this one. I don't know who did all of these, but my gosh, unbelievably talented. And now we are entering India. Look at that. A camel, person hanging out, and they are actually in the water. Look at all the details, and it changes from the angle that you're looking at the pumpkin in. It becomes a new work of art depending on where you're looking. Look at that. And each piece is just more incredible than the next. You can't walk 2 feet around here without seeing just something amazing. And then here we have Gandhi himself, an inspirational man who was all about peace, love, and harmony. And they even have, look at this, a Buddha pumpkin. Wow. Some awesome elephants. Who doesn't love a good elephant pumpkin? And then, of course, there's Italy. Look at that. Nobody on board, but I'm sure someone will be shortly. I'm not sure if this is the one in Italy or the one in Vegas, but I'm assuming it's Italy. And look at this. They've got England, including Big Ben and everything. Wow, how detailed is that? And even a cool castle for effect. Unbelievable. Ladies and gentlemen, the Beatles. And of course, a kid's favorite, Harry Potter himself, right there, casting a spell. And even Ireland is represented here at the trip around the world in pumpkins. And even France is represented here in pumpkin form. That is nice. And even Germany is represented with a couple of wiener dogs. That is very fun, very cute. And I wasn't sure if there was 5,000 pumpkins here, but this man assured me that there is. He's counting them all right now. 1, 2 pumpkins, I don't have time to wait till he gets to 5,000. Have a good night, Count. Some Disney-themed pumpkins, Peter Pan and Tinkerbell. Wow, incredible detail. Lilo and Stitch. That's an awesome picture. These ones are just so clear. Really does look like an actual cartoon on a pumpkin. And then of course we have Africa represented. And so of course in this section they've got this wonderful lion looking out, watching people go by. And this is not a pumpkin, but you can see there in the background a baby elephant. Looks like it's calling for mama. And look at these zebra. A couple of them hugging it out, it looks like. Very cute. And of course, the 3 kings of horror, Michael, Jason, and Freddy Krueger. He'll be seeing you in your dreams. And our last pumpkin of the night, thank you. Did you see us? They've got Carmen Sandiego over here, Waldo over here. So if you do this adventure at the Minnesota Zoo, be on the lookout because they're here somewhere. I did not see either of them. And this brings us to just about the end of our trip around the world. And this has been an absolute blast. I usually like to look at something mesmerizing like a waterfall or something, but just seeing all these lit up jack-o'-lanterns is mesmerizing enough for me. If you guys like what you saw here today, go ahead and hit like on my YouTube channel. While you're at it, go ahead and hit subscribe and the little bell notification next to it so you can be the first to know when a new adventure comes out. And thank you guys so much for the support that you've given me so far. And until next time, I hope to catch you on the flip side.